Today I'm working on a combination of three indicators: MACD, RSI, and Zigzag. Each of them is responsible for its own momentum, market condition, and movement structure. In this video, you will see how these elements are assembled into one system, where the input is not based on emotions but on logic. I will show real examples on the chart, explain when it's worth entering and when it is better to stay out of the market. At the end of the video, it will become clear. Now, it's going to be clear for you and I why this combination helps to trade more confidently and also calmly. Before you start opening trades, it is important to set up your account correctly. In order not to make a mistake, repeat after me step by step. It's not difficult. I'll show you everything. In this strategy, I will use the candle chart and the time frame will be 1 minute. Now I need to open the indicators section and select the MACD. I also need the RSI, and let's add Zigzag to the chart. Let's adjust these indicators. The Zigzag deviation indicator will have 7 depth. The Zigzag deviation indicator is going to be 7, depth is going to be 14 rather, and backstep will increase to 5. In the style settings, I will change the color of the line to purple. Now open the MACD settings. I will reduce the fast period to 5, the slow period will be 15, and the signal period is going to be 4. In the style settings, you need to increase the thickness of the MACD and signal lines so that they stand out better on the chart. Now, the period for the RSI indicator, should be reduced to 5. Okay, the color of the main line will be purple and increase the thickness. Now, level 70 will be green and also increase the thickness of the line. At level 30, the color will be red and increase the thickness of the line. I don't need level 50 in the strategy, so I'll disable it. Okay, this completes the settings. Now I'm going to start opening trades and I will explain to you in detail how to work with this strategy specifically. Now, I'm sure you won't have any questions after watching this video, so let's start the session. If you want to understand the market through practice, not guesswork, join my Telegram channel. I show my trades in real time, explain the logic of each entry, and share my daily analytics. You can monitor or connect to copying transactions automatically. It is a transparent and free format for those who want to learn through practice. Follow the link in the description and text me a message. After spending some time searching, I am ready to open my first trade. I think in this situation it is possible to make a profit. I use 1 minute of trading time starting with an amount of $340. The forecast is that the price is going to rise. We open the trade by pressing the green button. Okay, super. Now let's look at the situation in more detail. See the zigzag indicator line moving from the low to the high of the price. Now the indicator line is pointing downwards and is fixed under the price chart. This is the first signal I have received. Now it indicates the end of the price reduction, which means that the price will continue to rise. Now it is important to check the reliability of this signal. For this, I need the rest of the indicators. I am interested in the zero level of the MACD indicator. The indicator's chart was built below the zero level when there was a downtrend. The price began to rise and the indicator's chart also began to point upward. When the chart crossed the zero level and began to build above it and the indicator lines crossed each other, the situation was almost formed. The indicator confirmed the price increase. Now, the situation is similar to the RSI indicator. When there was a downward trend, the indicator line was built below the level of 30. The indicator line is a situation when the indicator line crosses the level of 30 from bottom to top and continue to rise. Now all three indicators indicate a price increase. This means that an uptrend has begun in the market. Later I'm going to tell you about the rules that are important for work that must be followed. Boom. The first trade was profitable. My capital increased to $2,453. There are still many trades ahead. I'm going to continue working. I think I can make a profit in this situation. Let's get her to work and open a trade. The trade amount increases to $500. I will open a trade to increase the price. I think you noticed that the situation is similar to the previous one. Now the price reached its minimum and began to rise. All three indicators have already given a signal, and the zigzag line has consolidated under the price chart. The MECD has, already crossed the 0 level and is building above it, and the RSI line crosses the 30 level from the bottom up and continues to rise. Everything points to the beginning of an uptrend. These are the situations that I recommend you taking up. Now, it is important that all three indicators point to the same trend. If at least one of the indicators contradicts the rest, then you cannot open a trade at all. Now, to work with this strategy, I recommend taking currency pairs with average market volatility. The trend in such currency pairs changes steadily, but not too often. Now, the zigzag indicator in this strategy indicates a trend change, but doesn't guarantee it. Now, the RSI and the MECD are used to confirm the reliability of the situation. Do not rush to open a trade until all the indicators have confirmed the situation. Such a rush can lead to a loss. Now, this is a fairly simple strategy that is perfect for even a novice trader. Let's follow the situation to the end. Yes. And now for the second profitable trade in a row, the account already has an amount of $2,930. There are still a couple of trades ahead. Let's see what the final result of the session will be. This time, I'm going to limit myself to the trade amount of $50. I will open a trade to reduce the price. And so you can see that the zigzag indicator is fixed above the price chart. A downtrend has begun and the price is already declining. But look closely at the MECD. Now, the indicator chart has crossed the 0 level and is being built below it. This situation also confirms the price decline. But the RSI indicator contradicts the other two. The indicator line has already crossed the 30 level twice and started to rise. In such situations, like I said before, I recommend not opening a trade, but simply observing the situation. In trading, you have to be confident in every step you take. If you have even the slightest doubt about the reliability of the particular situation, then it's advisable not to open a trade at all. Now, it's better to just observe the situation so you will gain work experience without spending your capital. It's better to open several trades, but they will be reliable and profitable, than to open trades in every situation and get questionable results. Well, the price started to rise and the trade turned out to be unprofitable. I understand that in this situation, it is difficult to make a profit, so I didn't risk a large amount. Let's find another situation and open the last trade. I found a situation that I have no doubt about. A strong downtrend has formed and the price is already declining. All I had to do was open a trade. As you can see, the strategy really works. Be sure to try it and you won't regret it. I can only wait for the trade to complete and take stock. Amazing results. The last trade was profitable and the account balance increased to $3,461. I think this is the end of the trading session. Friends, today's session showed one simple but very important thing. In trading, the winner is not the one who is in a hurry, but the one who sees the details. Now, today you have seen for yourself how small nuances on the chart, can change the decision to enter. Now, it is attentiveness and analysis that make trading stable, not spontaneous guesses. Tip: review the key points with pauses and also try to explain yourself why I entered into the deal or missed it. Now, the skill is more valuable than any indicator because you learn to read the market. Now, write in the comments what details are most useful to you and what you want to explore in the following videos.